Vogue Williams has hit back on social media after a vile troll bombarded her with abuse, calling her baby son Otto ugly. The Irish TV presenter, 36, who shares 3 children with husband Spencer Matthews, posted the vile comments on her Instagram stories on Friday after the social media troll flooded her with nasty messages following recent light-hearted comments she made about an awful man who refused to swap seats with her on a plane during a family holiday. Proud mom of 3 Vogue explained on her podcast, "My therapist ghosted me," which she hosts alongside long-term pal Joanne McNally, that she had accidentally booked the wrong seat on the flight, which meant she wasn't able to sit beside her husband Spencer, and their children, Theodore, 4, Gigi, 2, and baby Otto. However, during the flight, Vogue approached the man who was sitting alongside her family, and asked him if he would mind swapping seats in order to allow the family of 5 to sit together. After the man refused to allow Vogue to sit with her children, the TV presenter and podcast host called him a bag on her podcast, and her comments sparked a huge debate on social media, with some calling Vogue privileged and tone-deaf. One particularly annoyed Instagram user has been bombarding Vogue with vile messages, calling her baby son Otto ugly, and insisting that he wouldn't swap seats either if he was asked because he wouldn't want to sit beside something so disgusting. The troll wrote, "Disgusting. How can it be so f***ing ugly, holy st. Wouldn't trade my plane seat for that either, wouldn't even want to sit close to it." Vogue then hit back, insisting that her plane story was simply a light-hearted one, as she said enough is enough after receiving an onslaught of abuse. "Enough of this. I would never expect or demand anyone swaps a seat with me. It was a joke that definitely didn't land," she penned. Vogue detailed the encounter with the man on the plane on her podcast, saying, "We were flying back here on our holiday back in July and this absolute bag. So I was sitting in an aisle of 3, I had booked the wrong seat on the other aisle. And then Spenny and the kids were in the other seat. So they were in the aisle seat and middle seat, so we were almost in an aisle of 5, she said. The guy was sitting in the aisle seat and Spencer was like, "Would you mind doing window instead of aisle so we can be all together?" And he was like, "Yes Spencer, I would mind." We were just like, "Oh, okay dude, that's okay," and so anyway when he realized he was being an absolute TT, he looked at me with a newborn baby and the 2 kids beside me, he was like, "Okay, fine, I'll do it." Then literally the air hostess came down and I asked her, "Would you have another aisle seat for this f***ing particular piece of st over here?" "He was awful," she said, before Spencer added, "He was rubbish."